On the road to Nabatea, an ordinary commute was instantly reduced to twisted metal. Inside the vehicle were James Karam, a local dentist, and his 2 children. None of them survived. This wasn't an isolated event. Across southern Lebanon, rescue workers spent the day digging through debris in villages like Jibchit and Toul, pulling Syrian laborers and entire families from the ruins. These strikes occurred exactly 24 hours after the U.S. president announced in Washington that Israel and Hezbollah had agreed to scale back the fighting. For the 1 million civilians displaced by this conflict, official declarations of peace have failed to provide physical protection. The truce exists in the news cycle, but it has not reached the ground. The narrative broadcast from Washington promises a reduction in hostilities and guarantees that no ground troops will enter Beirut. But the data tells a different story. Since these talks began, the death toll in Lebanon has climbed past 3,400. The highest peaks in civilian fatalities align almost perfectly with the windows when de-escalation is being celebrated on the world stage. When the diplomatic rhetoric and the ground reality diverge this sharply, the talk of peace effectively conceals the intensity of the ongoing violence. Even as negotiations continue, Israel's defense minister is publicly threatening to bomb the southern suburbs of Beirut. Simultaneously, Hezbollah has maintained its offensive, firing anti-tank missiles at Israeli ground troops advancing into the village of Hadatha. This strategy is kinetic diplomacy, where military strikes replace dialogue as the primary way for each side to dictate terms. In this environment, destroyed infrastructure and civilian deaths are converted into raw negotiation leverage. The warring factions are spending innocent lives to gain control over the outcome of the negotiation. These localized strikes in Lebanon create immediate shockwaves that reach all the way to Tehran. Iran has officially suspended its back-channel talks with the U.S., citing the military operations in Lebanon as the breaking point. Tehran is now demanding a complete end to operations in both Gaza and Lebanon before they return to the table. The tactical impact of a single drone has effectively stalled the broader diplomatic effort. The region is currently on a trajectory toward a wider regional conflict. The language of de-escalation has been weaponized into a PR illusion used to maintain the momentum of active warfare. In modern geopolitical warfare, a peace agreement isn't real until the drones actually leave the sky.